14. Nope. I'm Michael. So, busy. Oh, shit. So, if this is the first time you've ever heard of Gaming Nerds, if this is the first time you've ever heard of Gaming Nerds, or the first time you've ever tuned in to Gaming Nerds, we are a video game news, right? We're a video game newscast, I guess you would say, /anime /news / pretty much anything nerd related under the umbrella. So that's what you're talking about. I thought you were talking about like my slashes. I was like, what? And so, but yeah, so welcome if this is the first time you've ever been here. So, or listening. That's a thing that I don't have up either. I'm not drinking alcohol. You can't tell what mine is. It looks like Coke. It looks like Coke or Pepsi, but it smells a lot like whiskey. No doubt. Why are you whatever? Restream's not working. Mine is not. Oh my god! No. Okay. Man. All right. So, Matt, you want to hit up our plugs? So what I've been doing on daily, Matt, is I only do a little bit of them, and then I'll do the other ones at the end, so it breaks it up a little bit. Because we have a lot right off the get-go. Right. um, Also, I'm not sure how to find our podcast on Google since Google has their new streaming fucking app or whatever it is now. So I know. Okay. I know it'll pop up. Okay. Also, we do have one listener through Google apparently. So that's the reason why that's the reason why it just reminded me about it. Yeah. But yeah, you guys rating us, giving us 5-star is great. 4-star is okay. Anything less than that, don't worry about it. Those comments and stuff are important for any of our audio listeners. If you're on our podcast, rate us, please. It's super important. Sounds good with me. And where do they pledge at? Okay, you didn't pull me. For some reason, all this week, I've been saying it super fast, and I've been going Game Nerds podcast. I'm like, nope, no podcast. No podcast on that one. Sorry to our other listeners, because you kind of get disqualified out of this. You had 2 weeks, guys. 2 weeks, audio listeners. That is metal. It's a pretty damn good deal. So, what have you been playing this week, Matt? Same here. I can't clench my teeth on anything right now. So same here. It's like, oh, I want to dig so far into Hunt Showdown because they just had a new update, and now I'm just like, oh, I can't sacrifice my good people now. I need double.
Oh crap! My audio input wasn't going this entire time.
Don't matter my audio, but it is.
Yeah. Oh well. So, and well, I'm just saying for anyone that watches this on the video now, it's gonna be all bleh. Half of it's gonna be. Anyways, for anyone that's wondering, me and Mike will be playing Hunt Showdown. Well, we decided to go for the big one. We decided to go for the spider and the butcher. We failed on the butcher.
Yeah, butcher's a bitch.
Because we got killed.
We cheated the butcher.
Well, we got killed, remember?
Yeah. Yeah, you got killed.
I got killed.
I survived.
You got... Yeah.
I ran like a little bitch.
But then on the spider, we killed and we actually got away. And it was funny because we didn't get followed at all. No,
there was nobody around us.
So
surprisingly.
It was like, okay, we literally went and we had a pretty long ways to go to extract too.
Yeah.
And we extracted.
That spider man is a bitch.
Yeah, if for anyone that doesn't know, for the butcher, it's not just our time that we did it. You can do it every time. You can actually glitch and cheat on the butcher. All you got to do.
If he's in that spot.
No,
because he spawns to different spots.
You can do it just about any place unless he's out in the open.
Well, because there's one spot. Okay, so what happened before we jump around on it? So we can see him coming to us, so we can unload on him. We step outside of a door, and he stops coming after us because he has a, I don't know what it's called, but he has a line he can't cross. As soon as we cross that line, he walks back, and he's still got his normal health. So we just start unloading on him again, and then just keep doing that process over and over again.
It's a big barn door opening. It's not like this little doorway that we're trying to get him through. No, it's this big barn door opening. So it's like, so it, we were like, step in, he'd run after us, raw, we'd just step back, he'd fall down, we'd shoot him some more.
And so one of the spawn areas for it with him, Matt, that you can't do that on, is that, so it has that barn opening, and then he has a wall immediately there. Then you have to walk around the wall for him to actually come after you.
Oh,
and then when he starts coming after you, you have to go back around the wall and out the door. So you lose your line of sight.
Well, you can still do that if you look diagonally.
Yeah, you could. Well, if you have two people, it'd be easier. So one person can draw him out while he's running outside the door. The other person lays into him.
Yeah.
So, speaking of Hunt Showdown, I didn't write about any of this on the daily, but with this last update, Hunt Showdown, you guys, this weekend, if us talking about it gets you excited and you want to play it, this weekend, starting today, Hunt Showdown is free.
Permanently?
For the weekend. No, for the weekend. Just for the weekend. They're trying to get more players in because we do need more players in that game.
And I have to say, though, now that it actually is working, It's a pretty fun game.
Repetitive, but it's a fun repetitive.
It's fun. Now I will say this. Anyone that's listening thinking, I'm going to get it, it's a fun game for a group. By yourself.
Don't play by yourself.
By yourself, do what I do. Be a chicken shit and go around, kill a few things, and then extract. And leave. Don't go after any of the bounties.
Yeah, because no matter what, you're unmanned. You're undermanned, no matter what you do.
Right, and the best, and I'll give you a good strategy on this. Find the nearest extraction point. Run there, and when you're running there, as you're heading there, kill shit along the way. And then once you're there, stay within that area, but not where it's ticking down till you have to extract, and just kill stuff around that area, so that way when it's time to go, you see people, you can go, run, hide, extract.
Get one clue before you extract, so you can at least make $25.
Right. And that technique, by the way, that I was talking to you about getting a hunter, getting them up to like level 6, with like getting a couple clues and stuff like that to let them die off. Mm-hmm. It works really well, actually.
Yeah.
So
I'm just gonna retire my guy when they get up to level.
So for anyone that doesn't, or that's playing by themselves and can't get their character up to level 25 to retire, or is too afraid to keep going on, get a few hunters, and then take one, get them up to like level 6 or 7 or even 4, then replay them again in another match. This time, kill a bunch of stuff, let them die, and you get half of that onto your bloodline points. But the reason why I say 6 is because then you at least get, like, I believe 2 levels for bloodline when you do that.
Yep. So
you can easily gain 2 levels every time, and maybe another 2 after he dies. But when you do it, I would recommend doing it on both times. Get clues, at least 2 of them. Then that way you get $50. You'll get $100 altogether, and you can easily buy another hunter. So you're not running out of money. You're always just like, okay, there's another 100. There's another 100.
And the reason why you want to get them to level 6, like Matt was saying, that you have once you get to level 6, it levels your bloodline up. So you don't actually get any bloodline points until your hunter hits a certain level, and 25. Then you get 2. Yeah, well, no, you get
that's higher.
Yeah. You get 250 points to your bloodline, which usually levels you up, or gets close to once if you're at.
And if you get them to level 6, it gives you 500, which easily gives you 2 bloodline levels.
Yep. Then that's when you kill the character off and just make a new character. Or if you don't want to kill your character off, buy a new character, and then start it over again.
But always have one character where you're killing off. But like I said, always keep getting 2 clues.
You can get. Yeah, so you can at least get half of your... Yeah, if you're going to kill your character off, make sure you make it worthwhile, because go out and kill like 40 grunts, 10 hives...
Even if it's just grunts, kill like 40 grunts, go collect two clues, and then just walk up to a meathead and die.
Yeah, or just go all out until you die.
Yeah.
Because what's going to happen is that as soon as you die, you lose half of your experience, and the rest of the experience goes into your bloodline.
But I found out you don't lose the money. It doesn't half.
No, the money stays.
So if you collect the clues, even if you die, you still get 25 per clue that you pick up.
Mm-hmm.
Because I was worried about that when I picked it up. I thought, because I picked up 2 clues, and I thought, I'm gonna get like 25.
Nope. You keep all your money.
But it's a little trick that I was talking to Michael about, and he was just kind of like, I'll just, And I'm only saying that till you get to at least like bloodline 10.
That's where I'm at. I think I'm at 10 or 11.
Because then it gets really slow, and that technique doesn't work anymore. But you get it up to bloodline. And you start getting
better items.
Yeah. This way you can get better items. This way you can take a hunter that you like, or let's say you took one hunter, you got him to level 6, and you like that hunter. You keep that one, then you buy the other ones until you get to bloodline 10. Then you take that hunter and go, here, have a better weapon, have a better this, have a better that.
Yeah, and you guys, when we say $25 per clue and whatnot, everything's pretty cheap in that game until you get up to tier 2. Then hunters become about $1,000. But everything else, like your guns, what's our most expensive gun? $20.
The most expensive gun that I have is $80.
Is it 80?
Yeah, it's 80.
So still, if 2 hunts, so you get 4 clues, boom, you have that. You have that gun. It's pretty cheap. It's your hunters that are expensive.
Right.
And your healing items.
Yeah, the hunters for just during tier 1 hunters, they're about $100 when you first start. Average. That's why I'm saying always stay around the $100 mark. You know, if it's $101, sure, splurge the extra $1. You're losing a buck. Whoop-de-doo.
Oh yeah, right.
That's why if you get the 2 clues, that's $50. You made half back. Then you play that hunter again, get another $50, kill him off. You just got enough to get another hunter.
Yeah. Yeah, Hunt Showdown is a super fun game. It takes a lot of grind, but it is definitely worthwhile. And when you guys start out, you're not going to be overwhelmed because, well, this weekend you might because you get a lot of people in there that are playing for the first time free. But so with you being under a certain level, I think it's under level 20, something like that, when you hit tier 2.
Yes, 20.
So you won't play with any tier 2 or tier 3 hunters because if you do, you're going to get annihilated.
Oh, by the way, I looked that up because you know how we were curious about, like, let's say you were tier 2 and I'm still tier 1. If I am
Would you get pulled in?
If I'm the host, you get pulled into my tier 1 stuff. If you're the host, I get pulled into your tier 2.
Okay. But yeah, so what I was getting to is that you won't play with any tier 2 people if you're tier 1. But I guess what Matt is saying is that if they invite somebody over that's tier 2, then you will. Which you will get annihilated because they have fucking nitro rifles.
Yeah, which
are bullshit.
Yeah, which after I read that, I'm like, that is so bullcrap. Because I was reading, once you hit, I think it's tier 4, even the basic grunts are stronger, so you get more experience for them too. So
you get more.
I'm just saying, I could see somebody that's tier 4 bringing in a tier 1 person to their game, and that tier 1 person is going to get a crap ton of experience for their hunter.
And with that nitro rifle too, any nitro weapon, they have a pretty much it's a one-shot kills anything. It's 100 plus damage, and so I mean it kills a butcher in one hit, kills a spider in one hit. So it's a 2-shot gun, but point being, it kills everything in one hit. So
unless you get the nitro pistol, which holds 7 shots, and it's 100 plus.
Yeah, still for a pistol, 100 plus pistol. Fuck.
Yeah, which means it might take 2 shots to kill a player, but still.
And you can also snipe with a nitro rifle.
Yeah.
Which is bullshit.
But after I read that, I go, that's what's a bunch of bullshit on that. And I wonder if people do it just to be trolls on it. Make a whole new account at tier 1, bring in like their master prestige people.
Yeah, well, once you prestige, it sets you back all the way to level 1, and you don't keep anything.
Don't you get something for it?
No, you just get a symbol showing that you prestiged and what level of prestige you are.
So kind of like COD.
By my understanding, it's not like Call of Duty where you get to keep one permanent item. You got to work all the way back up to it.
See, that's.
But you have your tier 3 hunters at that point. I think.
Okay.
Or your hunters get reset too. So
see, I'm just saying though. I was reading about it and I go, that's bullshit. If that's honestly true, then that's gonna make it where people are like, that's gonna make it harder for you and I to play because it's like, oh, you hit tier 2 and I'm still on tier 1. You're the host. I'm not getting pulled into tier 2 stuff.
And that's kind of another reason why I haven't played.
With my tier 1 stuff.
Me and Matt are close to the same level right now. I think I'm at 11 and Matt's 8 or 9 or something like that.
Bloodline, I think Bloodline I'm only 7 or 8.
Then I'm like 8. I'm not like 9 or 10 on mine then.
I think you're 10.
Bloodline.
Yeah. I think you're 10.
We're pretty close together. So.
Right, and I was just trying to. I played 2 weeks ago, just doing that trick, just to boost my bloodline up a bit because I wanted to get to at least 10 where you were at.
Yeah.
But I did it for like once, and I got like halfway. I think I'm like close to. I want to say I'm honestly close to 8 or 9.
There you go.
But I'm like halfway there.
Yeah, it's one of those games, you guys. It is super, super fun, but you definitely want 2 people to do it. And when you're starting, Matt had really bad luck. He keeps running into the hunters. I've only ran into 4 hunters, I think, altogether. I've got 2 kills and I've died twice, and then that one that didn't kill me. So 5.
Okay, one of those kills should have not counted for you.
No, it shouldn't have. So what happened was Matt was being chased. I didn't know he was being chased.
I was like, "Ow, I'm being shot!"
I heard a gunshot, so I went in front of Matt because Matt was almost dead. Matt goes around the side. The guy comes up. He starts shooting at me, thinking I was Matt. So I'm still fully healed. Matt wasn't. I have my rifle. I'm just blindly shooting at the guy. I'm not aiming down anything because of the simple fact I don't have time. He startled me coming up. I heard him walking over the glass, but I had a ladder here or a stairway, and it had glass on both sides. So it's like, I don't know which way he's coming up. So I was aiming at the ladder, hoping he was going to come up the ladder, but he didn't. He came up the stairway, so I had to drop my fucking aim, and I just started shooting. I hit him twice, which I knew he was almost dead. Matt walked around and popped him in the back with his fucking pistol and finished him off.
No, with my double-barrel shotgun, just
kaboom! Double-barrel shotgun. And I ended up getting the kill for it somehow. I ran back, started healing when Matt killed him. So, I don't know. I don't know if it's because I did more damage or what, but I think all around it should be the person that hit him last gets the kill, or both players get the kill. So,
yeah. Because all I know is I was like, oh, well, that kind of sucks. That didn't count. But on top of that, Michael was like, all right, where's the partner? And I was like, but he just dropped and died. He didn't, like, go down to be resurrected. Michael's like, oh, yeah, good point. His partner must be dead. Or he's playing solo.
Yeah. Or he's playing solo. But
which, again, if you're playing solo, it's so stupid to engage a group. Unless you have a nitro gun.
Or you were super stealthy. I've seen some streams where some people go fucking solo, and they annihilate people. But they're super stealthy. Like, they'll take partners out before the other partner even is aware that their partner's gone.
Right.
So.
But I'm just saying, it's like, it's so dumb, especially when, because I stayed back and was like, I'm going to go extract now. I seen this one guy go after these 2 hunters that were standing side by side. And I'm like, well, that's going to end badly. Sure enough, he goes, and I guess found out that if you power stab somebody with your knife, it doesn't kill them, but it hurts them pretty bad.
It probably makes them bleed, and it's not bleed, it's rendering damage or whatever, which is bleeding.
Yeah. So he ran up and he stabbed them, and they both just turned around and went boom, boom, boom. And I was like, well, that's the end of that guy.
You don't have life to fuck around with in this game. It's not Call of Duty. You don't have life to fuck around with.
What he should have done.
Couple shots are dead.
Oh, what he should have done was just walk up, pulled out his pistol, and just went pop in the head to both.
Yeah. Oh yeah, headshot kills you no matter what, and you can't be rezzed. So.
You see, mine wasn't a headshot that I hit the guy with. I hit him square in the back.
Yeah. I know. Matt was running when Matt died when we got the extraction, or got the bounty. Me and Matt were doing the zigzags. We knew the guy was coming because we hit our dark vision. We saw him running around. I panicked and I said, "Fuck, we gotta go. We gotta go at the back." Instead of see, that was stupid. I just panicked. I shouldn't have panicked. But we had the drop on the guy. We knew he was coming in. We knew which door he was coming in. We should have just sat and waited. And we didn't. I panicked, ran out the back door.
No, you were gonna run. You were gonna run through a side door, and I'm like, "There's a backpack here."
Yeah, I was trying to find him. Nice. So I was trying to find an exit. Matt's like, "There's a side door here, or there's a back door." And I was like, "Fuck it, let's hit the back door because it's heading towards our extraction point anyhow." So we bomb out there. We're doing the zigzags, and next thing I hear is ba-ting! Matt gets fucking headshot, and when we're zigzagging, I was like, "Oh!"
Yep, I was down. I was like, "Well, I'm just gonna spectate you." Oh, by the way, it does say when I'm headshot, it does say that your partner can still revive you.
Can you revive with the headshot?
Yeah, it just says a short amount of time though.
Oh, okay. I wasn't going back.
Yeah, because it said your partner can still survive you, and I'm like, nope, because my partner, I see 12 meters, 13 meters, 14, 15, bye!
I was not coming back for him. Then the fucker took his bounty, and then he still shot at me. Motherfucker. You can only carry one of each bounty, and he still shot at me. He's just being a douchebag at that point. Or he had his partner trying to kill me for his partner. But we didn't see anybody else except that one guy. So he was just being an asshole.
But we still ran like little bitches.
Well, I ran like a little bitch and extracted. And then you got the money and stuff, but you lost your hunter because I didn't bring him back.
It's okay. It wasn't, honestly, remember, because it wasn't that good of a hunter. I was like, oh.
Well, it was your level 6 hunter at the time, but we went in with half life. And we were hoping to level him up so you can get your health back for him.
Yeah, yeah.
But,
right, because I think I only had like 1 bar left, and that was the level 6
you had 2
guy.
bars. You had 2 small bars.
Oh, yeah.
So you had 50 life. And we still got a fucking spider with you having 2 small health bars. I just realized that. You're a badass.
Only because, although when we got our higher hunters and going around, that spider was fucking annoying. Literally, all that happens, I look over, Michael's character just covered in this cloud of poison smoke, and I go, "Here's spider."
I
was like, "Here's spider." Threw a lantern right at him, and the spider. Finally, the poison fog goes away, and all Michael sees is a dead spider carcass drop in front of him.
Yeah, I didn't realize I was in the poison cloud. I was like trying to crouch, trying to heal. And Matt's like, get out of the poison cloud. You're going to die. I'm like, looking around. I am in the poison cloud.
I'm like, you dummy. Even if he would have died, I just would have killed the spider and then picked his ass up later.
Me. Yeah. Man, it sucks because, like, as soon as we stopped streaming it, because Matt tried to stream my screen and his screen at the same time, plus run the CPU on the game itself, it overloaded his computer and shut the stream down. Twice. So we just stopped doing that. But as soon as we stopped, we had our good games. I wish we were streaming for it. Well, I've got my personal stream ready now. Matt's got his personal stream. We just got to have the time. Problem is, my schedule and Matt's schedules clash. It's just really hard to play together. So.
We could do it tomorrow.
Yeah, we do it early.
You work tomorrow?
No.
I was going to say we could do it early, we could do it late, whatever, because I know Carrie has a birthday to go to, or I think around, like, 4.
Yeah.
And
probably want to do it earlier than that. I mean, Britt plan on doing some stuff. Hanging out and...
Look at this, him hanging out with his wife. God.
Yeah, hanging out and probably going to a movie or something, so...
It's fine. I canceled my movie pass, so I can't go to a movie.
Yeah, I kept mine, but I'm still going to try them out. After they kind of took back some of their shit, so I'm kind of slowly want to try to give them a chance. But I just got to see. I got to see how it is. So. But yeah. So yeah, guys, again, Shadow or Hunt Showdown is free this weekend. If you're hyped to play it after me and Matt talking about it, yeah, try it out. Matt, you need to get a game chair.
Yes.
I saw what you did with that pillow. I got mine right here.
I
need those pillows.
I know. You know what I want to play really bad?
Huh.
There's 2 main games that I've been really wanting to play. Like, I have an itch to want to play them.
What?
Shadow of War.
I haven't played that.
How?
I got it when it was on $15.
Oh yeah, and you didn't gift it to me?
I don't know how they gift it to you from Fanatical.
It'd just give you a Steam code, wouldn't it? You could just give me the Steam code.
But it's linked to my account. I have to make an account to Fanatical and link my Steam, and then...
But they give you a Steam code, don't they?
Yeah, but that's linked to my account.
Usually you can still give that out if you haven't used the code yet. Because don't you still have
doesn't it just go to my account at that point?
No, because doesn't
it... do it on there. Oh,
yeah, because don't you have to go up to and then say add game?
Add to game, yeah.
Yeah. Could just done it that way.
Hello. And now it's $60 now.
Yeah, fuck off.
Well, I had to try it, you know, because after they took all the microtransactions and everything out, it's still a good game.
I don't know.
I guess I would say.
I don't know if I'd get it for console or if I'd get it for the PC.
I got it for console because of or not console, PC because of the thing. But of course, because I've been using a controller for it. Have to for that game. Too many button combinations.
But also the other one is Wild Arms 3.
It's a good game to go back to.
And I'm like, it's only $15 on PlayStation, and I'm like,
it's a good game to go back to.
That's why I was like, hey Michael, you should get me it.
Yeah. I'm gonna hold off on my Western fix until Red Dead comes out.
I know, but I've been like wanting to play a good RPG as well, and I'm like, Wild
Arms is definitely that. It's one of my favorites.
Although I could put in Persona 5.
Could have. Hey, they're coming out with Persona 5 Dancing in 2019.
I could give a fuck less.
What about the new Persona they just announced in
for the 3DS?
Japan for the 3DS, yeah.
That's just the next to the Persona Q series, which is like cartoony, not even the same type of game.
Yeah, they're bringing in people from all the Personas 2, 3, 4, 5, and
you know what they should do?
What?
They should remake 3 and 4 for the PS4.
Yeah. They should do a lot of things for Sony, but it's Sony. And they don't listen to their fans anymore.
Yeah.
So, speaking of Sony, if you guys haven't heard about their new console coming out, Matt doesn't like it. I think it's badass. Okay, not their new console, it's their new PS4 Pro. It's a blue translucent console that they're only selling 50.
Console.
They're only selling at 50,000 worldwide, and starting August 24th.
That's the only reason why I'm like really like, oh, I don't like it. Like, I actually do like the blue for it, but I just think that it's stupid that it's like, oh, they are only selling 50,000 copies. Because I guarantee if they threw that out there as just a regular thing, even I would probably just sell this Slim and get a Pro.
I'm pretty sure Landon would too, because Landon's talking about getting a Pro. And so...
And I'm still thinking about getting a Pro, and it's like, if they had that nice translucent one, that's what I'd go for. I know people are like, I like the basic black. I myself would like to start seeing different colors for consoles instead of just basic black.
You remember the N64s that were all see-through at different colors?
Yeah, but they don't have to go that extreme. Like, how they had with the GameCube, they had the basic black, they had the purple, they had the silver, and they had an orange one.
Yep.
And it's like, I'd like to see, and Sony could do the same thing. They could be like, I know they had a white one for a while, but it wasn't a permanent
white
thing.
is a bad choice, man. Any white console technically is a bad choice.
Yeah. The thing is that they should do like a silver. They should do a gold. If they're going to have the color controllers, they should have the same color consoles. So, like, the red controllers, red consoles.
Yeah, and that's what they did with this bundle. So, the bundle, it comes with, I'm gonna sound like a PR person, but you got the 2 terabyte PS4, blue translucent. You got the DualShock 4, blue translucent. You got the gold wireless headset that comes with it, and a PlayStation camera that's blue. So, you get all this shit with it. This bundle, they never put a price on it. And I'm pretty sure this bundle's $600 because the wireless headset, that's $100. You got the DualShock controller, which is $50. Which is funny
because, to be honest, I would just get the regular PS4 Pro, which I think now are, $300?
300,
Same as the Switch.
Yeah.
So it's like, that's what I would just get.
Yeah. But this, if you guys are interested in it, it does go on sale August 24th. I don't know if it's actually out August 24th or if this is their pre-order. They didn't say on the article that I read. So, and that's for United States and Canada. But remember, there is only 50,000 worldwide. So who knows? They could already be selling in Japan.
Yeah. Woo, Japan. Where they get all the good stuff and we're left with all the crap.
What are you doing?
What? I'm watching porn. No. No, I just had a thing for one of my games that I was just taking care of.
What game? You want to share?
No.
You know, you are talking about video games.
No. It's just Power Rangers Legacy War.
Ah, the game that I still haven't downloaded yet.
You
You
don't
should
have to.
send me the name of that and the chat, or into our Discord, and I'll download it. I have my phone right here.
Okay, I was gonna say, or I could just send you a friends thing, and I think you get a bonus for doing it.
Don't I already have to have the game for that, though?
I don't believe so. I can check. I know there's something that says refer a friend, and they get something.
You can do it that way. Do it that way then. But yeah. So let's see. What's some more news? Fortnite update. We had 2 updates this week. The LTM mode came out today. I talked about that early in the daily.
You mean
So,
the LTM that I already mentioned?
Yeah, you talked about it, but it wasn't out yet, and then it came out on my daily, so I was like, now it's out.
Oh no, I said that it's not out yet. I said coming.
I know. But yeah, on your day, they announced it, and then on my day, it came out. So there's like, I was like, yeah, go listen to Matt's episode if you really want to see it or know about it. I'm not going to illiterate it.
Oh, I guess not. I'll just send it in the chat.
Okay. But yeah, so with this new LTM mode, it's called Steady Storm?
Steady Storm, yeah.
So what is it about, Matt? What's so special about this thing?
So what's special about this is the storm is constantly moving. You don't get a chance to just stop and go loot a bunch of stuff like like these houses, and then first storm's coming, better draw it off, la da da da. Nope, it's got to be constantly. I'm gonna go check this house, find some shit, go.
So by my understanding, this storm is slower too, right? It moves slow.
I believe it's moved slow. I don't remember the exact thing. I think it was slower. It was at the same pace, because all I know is that it goes all the way till there's nothing. So
yeah, it goes so it flings everybody into the middle. And like what you were saying, how you see a problem in it, and I agree. Everyone's going to drop off in the middle. They're going to kill everybody. So there's going to be one person remaining or a team remaining. They're going to loot everything there. They're going to start building since they're in the middle, and they're going to have this badass fort, and they're going to win every time, because by the time those people that are looting outside of that comes in, they already got a big ass fort built.
Right.
So.
And that's the thing, is it's not going to be hard to, and I think everyone's just going to drop Tilted, because I think Tilted's in the middle.
I think it's off-centered, but it's close to the middle.
Off-centered, but it's close. So they can drop Tilted, get a bunch of stuff, kill everyone, then just literally go right to the middle and build a giant fort. Yep. Didn't I say that in the podcast? Or?
Yeah, you did. I'm just saying I agree with you, since I'm not there.
Yeah, and that's what I was saying to everybody, because that's the major problem that I see, because that's what I would do, and
if I was good, that's what I would do.
And you know me when it comes to strategies and tactics.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. If I was good enough to implement that, then hell yeah, that's what I would do every time.
Yeah, I'd just be like, I'm going to go to Tilted because it's close by the middle, grab a bunch of loot, fight my way through, get to the middle here, and just build a gigantic, get a bunch of materials, because again, you're at Tilted, so you can literally knock buildings down, get a bunch of brick, and just build like this massive fort there, and then literally just sit there and wait and be like, there's somebody, boom, there's somebody, boom, there's somebody, boom. Yeah, what people, couple coworkers are saying, yeah, but what if they see your fort and start taking it down? I go, well, first of all, you still have a lot of materials if you've done it right, and 2, you're not really too worried about that, because you're usually taking care of everybody at that point. Because everyone's gonna drop, like I said, like Tilted or towards the middle, and then it's gonna be one big massive brawl. So by the time you actually start building your fort, there'll probably be like 30, maybe 20 people left.
Yeah.
That have to flood into the middle.
That's kind of how it is now too. So.
Well, sometimes the storm will go, like off to the side or.
Well, yeah, but I'm saying most of the time, like, one of the last few times I played group or solo, because I was playing on the Switch. I haven't played with you on the Switch yet from PC. Have it? No, I haven't. I did Xbox then. I dropped somewhere else. There was fucking 80 people in the group. By the time I hit the ground, collected my shit, I looked up at the counter, and there's 40 people already gone. It's already been fucking 3 minutes, and most of that is because of fucking everyone dropped it tilted, and so I mean that's just how it is.
Yeah, and that's the thing is it's like, now granted, I don't mind it sometimes, but then at the same time I'm like, but everyone drops tilted anyways, so it's like, okay, so I'm stuck here with tilted.
Matt, what's going on with the Twitch stream?
I'm typing in what that is.
I noticed that on my other screen, the screen moved. I was like, what?
Yeah, it'll go back. See, if I just send that and then do that, it goes back.
Okay.
I was just sending the name to the Power Rangers Legacy Wars. So.
Okay, I see what's going on. So.
Sorry, everyone.
Yeah, no, you're good. So what do you think about Discord? Discord trying to be a Steam, trying to compete with Steam.
To be honest, I think it's stupid. I think it's really stupid because, first of all, they're too late to the game. And secondly, I love Discord for the fact of Discord being a third-party chat for games, not I'm going to sell games. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because here's how funny it is. Steam is so worried because Discord's doing so well with the party chat because the people aren't using the in-game party chat that Steam is becoming like Discord.
Yeah.
So now Discord's becoming like Steam.
But the thing is, Steam might as well just say fuck it and buy Discord at this point. Steam is a powerhouse. You're not going to dethrone Steam.
I can see him doing that.
Huh?
I can see him doing that.
Yeah, I can see Valve doing that.
Did you did you know this? That shit, trying to remember. Oh, here this is just kind of, it's not really gaming news, but it's just kind of funny.
So.
Arby's bought Buffalo Wild Wings.
Say what?
Arby's bought Buffalo Wild Wings. I think it was for like 1.6 billion or something.
They're two totally different types of franchises.
So does that mean I can get a hot roast beef sandwich and wings?
Right? Arby's, you confuse me. I don't like you anyways, but you really confuse me.
I don't either. I'm just saying. Okay, right here. Arby's to acquire Buffalo Wild Wings for $2.4 billion in restaurant shakeup.
That's like McDonald's buying fucking
Denny's?
Red Lobster.
Red Lobster, yeah.
Fuck.
I'm reading the short article. I'm like, what the hell? Alrighty.
It's weird. Oh, so it was yesterday, but anyone with a Switch that hasn't played Dragon Ball, is it Fighters or is it Fighter Z?
It's Dragon Ball Fighter, or it's Dragon Ball Z Fighters.
Okay, yeah. Because it has a fighter and it has a giant Z at the end of it. So I'm like,
Ball, I'll find out right now. Okay, it's actually Dragon Ball Fighters but instead of the S, it's a Z.
Yeah. Okay, so I wasn't sure how some people pronounce it. I know, like, some of my podcasts I listen to say Fighter Ball Z.
It's Dragon Ball. You could technically say
Fighter Balls.
If you want to say it properly, I think it would be Dragon Ball Fighter Z. I think it would be the way that you were saying properly.
Okay.
Because it's not like that now. Where it's just
there's no space.
Yeah.
So that was the thing that
Speaking of, I was already talking with Carrie, and I'm getting a tattoo, and it's gonna be
Dragon Ball.
But it's gonna be of all 7 Dragon Balls on my arm.
We're at on the arm.
I think just like right here, just all 7, and I'm just gonna have it in the circle. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then 7 in the middle.
It's pretty nice.
What I'm trying to work on, actually it'd be on my right side, but what I'm trying to work on is I want to create a sleeve on my right arm.
Of anime?
It's just anime and video games stuff.
Yeah.
So, like, there might be the Dragon Balls. Then down below that might be like the Triforce and maybe the
kind of have them. Don't just place them. Kind of have them blend together.
No, they blend together. Is the way that it would work.
I've seen people do collages like that, and they just place them there. And it just
no, I wouldn't place them because that's exactly. I'm gonna have like the Dragon Balls here, and then just this here, and this here, and this here, and then blah blah blah.
Yeah,
no. I'm gonna have them all blend together. Although I thought of doing 2 sleeves and just do one side anime, one side all games.
Yeah.
And I'm like,
a lot of money.
I'm like, the thing is there's a lot more anime I like and not as many games as I like.
Yeah.
So I
not any games worthy to put on your arm.
Right.
Like to put on you.
But see,
that's my thing.
But see, what I would do, like I said, I do the Dragon Balls, and then I would do like the Triforce from Zelda, and then I do the main character's mask from Persona 5, and then I would do a what is it? Oh, I was thinking, because I know I want to do one for God of War, but I'm not sure if I want to do just like his Blades of Chaos crossed, like so, or do just like his symbol that he always carries on him.
That symbol though, that's a what symbol is that?
I believe that's an alpha symbol, isn't it?
Yeah, something like that. So people might get that confused.
Yeah.
But if they notice it in a gaming thing, hardcore gamers would know what it is. So
well, I could get it all rusty looking like his looks like.
Yeah. Like I said, hardcore gamers or gamers would know what it is.
But maybe I should just get like the Blades of Chaos just crossed or whatnot.
Just depends on how the picture looks. So
yeah, and then also the other thing I wanted to get was the meteor from Final Fantasy VII.
See, I need to go back and play Final Fantasy VII. I'm not sure what the meteor is.
It's on the main logo. You know how it says Final Fantasy VII? It's got that like
it has a white streak, but yeah.
Yeah. I was thinking of getting that. My original thought was to get that and then have Sephiroth's sword and Cloud sword crossed between it.
Excuse me.
And I thought
alcohol burps.
And I thought I still might do that because that'd be more unique than just have the comment there.
Mhm.
But I just got to make sure that I have enough room because again, it's all got to blend too. And then of course I get the for Naruto. I'm not sure if I just get the hidden leaf symbol. Or if I get the Uzumaki clan symbol.
Yeah, I think it'd be easy to do anime to blend them all together. It's the games that are going to be harder to blend in.
See, and that's
you gotta create a scene and just have their symbols hidden inside the scene. Well, not really hidden, but the symbols inside that scene somewhere.
See, and that's the problem that I'm having because I'm like, it's really going to be hard to like blend together the Triforce and the Dragon Balls.
Yeah.
Unless it's like the Triforce and then the Dragon Balls are in front of those.
Well, the Dragon Balls have stars in them, right?
Yeah.
For showing which one. Why don't you do the stars, like one star being a Triforce, one star being a something something, but having like the stars be the actual, or have the game symbols be the stars.
Or the
but that would work
symbols.
for that would be good for symbols, but it wouldn't be good for like the swords crossing, the comet and stuff like that. That wouldn't work.
Yeah.
You're gonna make me think on this for a while.
Yeah, because I'm trying to think. That's what I'm thinking is I'm trying to think of a way because that's what I want really because that's my goal is I want a sleeve, just one.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, I could do just like the dragon, the Dragon Balls here, and then like on my left arm could be like the swords of Kratos, and it could all around my body. But I thought if I could get it blended all as one.
Make a nice sleeve out of it, yeah.
Yeah, because I also want to incorporate stuff that's not anime, but is also still part of my childhood. Like I want to get a couple of like the Power Ranger Power Coins.
Power Rangers are technically, well, they're not anime. They go with the nerd category.
Yeah, but I'm just saying I want to get those blended in as well. Like my couple of the Power Coins in there.
Mhm.
Let me turn on my light.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's kind of getting dark now.
It's getting darker.
You're getting darker. I'm getting more glowy. Like it looks like I'm sweating. I'm storming here. He can't hear me because he walked away. I just realized that. Buzzing out here over here.
What's that?
I was talking to you and I was like, wait a second, you can't hear me because his headphones are plugged in.
Yeah.
So what I was saying, trying to tell you, but you walked away because, you know, I can see you walking away, but, you know, yeah. Yeah, you're getting darker. I'm getting more glowy, so it looks like I'm sweating, but I'm not actually sweating because that light right there.
Oh, I'm sweating right now. It's
I know. I've been seeing you go like that. You can see your hair's damp and stuff.
Well, I also got out of the shower too. Not too long ago.
Yeah, you're almost getting another light in there.
Yeah, I do. We only got one lamp.
Yeah, that's what happens with me. So I have this lamp right here, and then that light right there is dead.
Well, you know what's bullshit is, again, this is just like a lot of houses. The living room has no fucking light in there at all.
Yeah, I had that same. Almost not control down. I have that same problem. I think I actually had to go buy an adjustable light that we can just move around in the living room.
Yeah,
because there is no light in the fucking living room.
That's the only light that we got in the living room.
Yeah, it's actually close to the same one that we have.
Well, if you got it at Walmart, then yes.
Yeah, we have the ones with shelves in it, though.
Yeah,
it has the small shelf, the medium shelf, and the big shelf.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, it's like, you know, what's with these houses and them not putting lights in the living room?
It's old school. For some reason, it's old school. All the old houses have that.
Well, this house was remodeled not too long ago.
Then that's just laziness. They didn't want to rewire.
It's like every other room, but, you know, the downstairs living room here has a light.
Yeah. Yeah, it's just they didn't want to rewire. I'm pretty sure that's it.
And I just think it's crap. It's like, really?
Yep.
So, we're going to look into maybe just getting a ceiling fan in here.
Like that?
Yeah.
Just not as big?
Yeah.
My camera's opposite. This is confusing the shit out of me.
You're pointing at it. You're good. You're good. So, yeah. So, anyone that is listening, even if it's later on, write into gamingnerdspodcast@gmail.com with an idea on how you think I should get my sleeve done, because I'm really confused on how I'm going to have to get that incorporated, or if I should just bite the bullet and just literally do one side anime and make it like a half sleeve anime and then go down farther and the other sleeve is the games. On the same arm, you know what I mean?
I know what you're going for. I think if we're going to do it separate, I would do a half sleeve and a full sleeve. Well, quarter, 3/4 of a sleeve or whatever. I don't know if you want to go all the way down to your wrist because.
No, I don't want to go down to my wrist. I want to go to like here.
So a 3/4 of a sleeve.
Yeah.
If it's actually, well, that's not 3/4, but 3/4 is like right there.
Yeah.
So if you're going right here, it's a half sleeve.
Yeah.
But yeah, I would do it.
I was talking about like. I was talking about if anything, I'd go from like here. Go from like
down
here to about here with anime, and then from like here to here with the games if I needed to.
So yeah, it would still be a 3/4 of a sleeve. So I don't know. I'll have to put some thought into it, see if I can blend it.
But how would that blend together is my thing. I'm like, okay.
Yeah, you definitely have to figure out how to blend it.
Because I myself would rather, you know, you look at it and you see the Dragon Balls, the Power Coin, the Triforce all in one instead of like, okay, you know, I see Dragon Balls, the Hidden Leaf, blah, 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 blah. Then you look down and you see like Kratos' blades and this and that and this and that.
Yeah. Really, what you need to do is create a scene and then start putting the symbols and stuff in. But you gotta figure out what kind of scene you want first.
But see, a scene like that gets expensive.
Yeah, I know.
I know a sleeve will be expensive, but it won't be.
Oh yeah.
But I don't plan on doing this all at once. That's why I'm trying.
No. They won't do it all. They won't do it all at once. So what they'll do is they'll do the outline first, which then you pay for the outline. Then they'll come in and they'll do the shading next, then you pay for the shading, and then they'll come back in and do the coloring. So it'll be probably a 3-day tattoo. That's how they normally do the sleeves. I'm almost positive.
But it would do.
I'll get the tattoo expert out here real quick. Hey Britt, come here. Come here real quick. Okay, there might be a slight echo because I don't want her to put the headphones on.
Okay.
So Matt is talking about getting a tattoo. This is on the podcast, so you can come in here. You are the tattoo expert. Well, I'm calling you. So Matt is getting a sleeve done sooner or later, and he's gonna go from his arm, and he's gonna stop it right here, and then he's gonna go down and do it again right here. So he's gonna have 2 different tattoos, possibly 2 different tattoos, but they're gonna equal 1 sleeve.
Okay.
So what we're talking about is pricing wise. We know they're gonna do it in 2 to 3 days. How would they do it? I know they're not gonna do it all in 1 day. So how would they break it down?
It just depends. If you're getting it done in sections, then they would probably do 1 tattoo at a time. Like, since you're doing it in the arm right here, like if you're doing like 2 or 3 different ones, you probably start 1 section doing mainly outline. Outlines are usually the first thing to go, and then you start shading or filling in from there. But they usually like to work in sections. Unless the tattoo artist is like all for like doing it all, then
that'd be really expensive.
that's a rare thing.
And that's expensive to do it all at once.
But my thing was about doing like it in like sections. So like, you know, the Dragon Ball's here, then the next would be like the Triforce or whatnot, then so on and so forth. But I wanted to get it, you know, like, you know, blended as I go along.
Yeah, he doesn't want to just place them. He wants them blended in. So it'll be anime, gaming, stuff like that.
So what he could do, like with the main tattoos, he can do like some sort of background each one.
That's what I would say.
Like a shading or coloring effect, or you can do like a themed background to go with it, make it look really cool and pop out, like add a whole bunch of color, go crazy with it. Or
Matt's just working the price of the backgrounds and things like that. And that's what I was saying. But doing that, though, they're going to break it down in parts, and that's what I was trying to get at. Because you'll pay for each part separate, and so that's what I was trying to figure out how many parts.
You're basically paying for, because depending on the tattoo artist, it's either per piece or per hour. It just depends on the tattoo artist. But either way, though, they'll charge you based off of what they get done within that day, and then whatever you plan for the next time, then. And most of the time, you can ask for estimates, or be like, hey, I have this much. This is my budget. What can you do? And you can go about it that way too. So, I mean, there's a lot of ways they can work with, figure it out, and like if you're not 100% sure on how it's gonna look or how you want it to look, you can throw them ideas and they can draw it out for you, see what you think. I mean, there's a lot of flexibility with tattooing, which is great.
Okay.
So, lots of questions you can ask.
Okay.
To get what you want.
All right.
Yeah, obviously, you can see that. Video listeners can see that my wife has a bunch of tattoos. That's the reason I call her the tattoo expert.
So this was my very first one. That was in high school, my senior year. Well,
audio listeners, it's a heart with the wings.
I don't know if you can see the next one.
Yes, there's a biohazard one.
Right there. Second. And then I've got these guys right here.
So you got stars, and then Avenged Sevenfold.
Then
you got the Washington one. That one. Then you got the
I got that one just recently. That's kind of my most recent one.
I like that she's like, where'd I get it?
Yeah, you're forgetting one.
It's been a while, but I'm forgetting two.
Yeah, you got the ankle ones, which you can't really see, and then she got one on her forearm.
Yeah, the fern or whatnot.
Yes, that one. Don't mind me, I'm just kind of doing moves everywhere.
But yeah.
I have too many, I guess, now.
Right?
I need to catch up.
I've got two. Technically three, but I got two.
I got 1, 2, 2.
I get the sleeve done, but I have more than Michael.
Yeah,
Holy
technically.
Crap, I have 8 tattoos.
Well, it depends if you count it as one.
Damn,
One or multiple. Yeah, you'll have more area covered than I will. How about that?
Yeah.
All right. Thank you, babe.
Okay.
So that answers that question, because like I said, I was just curious, and I figured they would go per piece anyways. So like, They do the outline and then be like, all right, let's do the Dragon Balls first, and then let's do this next and this next.
And like I said, and a good artist will pay you per part.
Yeah,
He
I
won't
just gotta
charge
figure
you everything at once.
Yeah, I just gotta figure. Excuse me, I got the alcohol burps going.
That's yeah, me too.
I just gotta figure out what type of a scene I want to do.
Yeah, that's the hard part. I was thinking kind of because a lot of I'm probably gonna sound cliche, but I like the Naruto art style background type deal. I mean, that's how a lot of anime looks too. So I would do that type of art style background, and then kind of try and merge everything in.
I thought either do that or do it like the scene in Dragon Ball where it's literally the Dragon Balls come up and it's literally just clouds and a blue sky in the background, and it's got the 7 Dragon Balls that show.
For that, yeah.
But I was like, that really wouldn't look very well if I wound up sticking like the Triforce and everything else in there.
Well, it could. Give me some time to think about this. I might be able to merge something together.
I was thinking that, or something like. This is gonna sound really cliche, but something like video game style, inspired, done like Kingdom Hearts.
Yeah.
Because I wanted the Kingdom Heart in there.
Yeah.
Heart, I should say.
There you go. Have you looked up any kind of like tattoo, like gaming tattoo type deals like this before?
See, I have, but most of them are like, what it shows is it's like one of them was Shinron the dragon, and it covered the guy's entire arm, and then it had like within his mouth were like the Dragon Balls or something.
Yeah, I'm talking like sleeve-wise where it has, well, obviously that would be a sleeve, but like other things merged together and stuff.
No, because I've tried to look, and there's really not much like them.
No, I wouldn't think there would be.
And that's why I want to do it, because I want to do it something unique. I know the logos aren't unique.
So I recommend for healing.
Oh, so she can't hear you, but this is what you use for healing. There you go, camera's right there.
Yeah.
Okay, and it's backwards, guys. Big Bomb and
Aquaphor.
Aquaphor.
I was gonna say Carrie told me the same thing.
There goes. And now you knocked all of us out of focus. Thanks.
And Bag Bomb. Yeah, Carrie recommended the same thing. If you want to tell her that.
Yeah. Apparently Carrie recommended the same thing.
Yeah.
But and that's the thing is I've tried to look online, and like I said, it's something unique. And I know the pieces aren't unique because people have Dragon Balls and they got like the Mario mushrooms and things like that.
Yeah. When I was getting my last tattoo, somebody was getting a Mario mushroom on their calf.
I'm just saying that's not the pieces aren't unique, but blending them all together I think would be unique.
It's unique, yeah.
As a sleeve, I know someone's like, well, why don't you get it as like them blended, but like on your back or something? And I'm like, because the thing is when it goes to show it, oh yeah, you want to see it?
Yeah. See, I'm going to get a full back tattoo. That's going to be one of my top tattoos I want to get. But that's a family tattoo, so I'm not going to be showing it off anyhow.
Right.
Except unless I'm in, I do live in California, so
once
it's fully healed and stuff, people will see it.
But unless you're like in a, like a public setting, like a pool or something.
People will see it. But just like this one right here, no one's going to know I have one right here unless I'm shirtless. I don't normally go shirtless unless I'm swimming. So.
Right. Well, you don't take your shirt off when you take a shower?
Not publicly.
No, but I'm just saying, that way when it comes to show people, like, the sleeve, I can just lift it up and go, and they can look and be like, and if they have questions, they can say, well, what's that one? Well, that one's, like, that's the Triforce from Zelda. That one's, the hidden leaf symbol from Naruto. That one, so on and so forth.
Yeah. You just gotta be careful getting a sleeve. Yours won't be a problem, I don't think. But some people, man, they're old school. and they see tattoos down the freaking on the arms, and if you're in a public area or trying to go for like a job interview and they see tattoos, you might lose the job interview because of it. But at that point, fuck them. They didn't need you anyways.
I mean, I already got a job, and Fred Meyer's already okay with tattoos.
No, I'm just saying if you're trying to go somewhere else or get a different job.
Yeah.
So.
Actually, most jobs nowadays are being more lenient on that because it's the new norm.
Okay, apparently more. Okay, I think they heard you.
Yeah, we heard you.
So, okay.
Okay.
We can hear her. She just can't hear me.
Yeah. I'm getting buzzed. All right.
But anyways, that's my only thing is, and I'll ask him around. I'll maybe go to one because there's one that's really good that's not too far from where I live. And I'll ask him and go, hey, what do you recommend for this? Like, I understand doing a theme. What would you recommend for theme-wise?
Yeah. I know Carrie knows this. She should know this. She has a bunch of tattoos. But anytime you go into a new tattoo shop, even if you don't have to go to the bathroom, always go to the bathroom. Because the bathroom hygiene is going to tell you if the parlor is clean or not.
I already been to this one that is close by me, and I went to the bathroom. And it was literally was like, shit sparkles!
Yeah, and it should. Because that just lets you know that they clean their equipment and stuff they can.
Yeah.
So, that's for anybody that's listening.
Yeah, because when I went in there, they were, one person was in the back cleaning their equipment while another person was getting tattooed.
Yeah.
Not using the same equipment, of course, but
obviously, yeah. But that's just a number one rule. If anyone's getting a tattoo that's listening, always check out their bathroom first before getting a tattoo.
It's the same rule of thumb for restaurants. You
Yeah.
go into a new restaurant and you're not sure, go use the restroom, and if the restroom's literally a shit heap, leave.
Yeah, it's not because you're going to get the quality that's their bathroom. I mean, if their bathroom's dirty, they don't care.
Yep.
So.
Yep.
But yeah, and obviously, guys, we don't always on the group shows. We don't always talk about gaming. That's the reason why we have our dailies.
Yeah.
Group shows is just shoot the shit, and this is a good example of that.
Hey, and here you're worried about not having Landon.
Hey, I know, right? Landon's always nice to have because he is able to make conversations go a lot longer, especially if we are talking about. So, and he's been playing a handful of different games too.
He's been jumping like every other day on Discord. I see him playing like this, or he's playing this, or he's playing that, and I'm like,
see,
okay, for somebody that says that he works all the time, he sure has a lot of time playing games.
See, I have time to play games because I make my own schedule, but I cannot settle down on one game right now. I'm playing.
That's what I'm talking about. Because, like, like I said, I want to get either one of those two that I was mentioning, Shadow of War or Wild Arms. But right now, I've been jumping between a few different things, and I've even been jumping between Power Rangers Legacy War and another one that is pretty good that you should check out. It kind of reminds me of like an RPG-ish style, but it's called Bluestone, Blustone.
What is it about?
I'll pull it up and show you.
White screen. How is your camera not inverted? My shit shows backwards. Your shit shows the right way.
Yeah, and?
Okay, it's inverted on the fucking stream.
Yeah, it's inverted on the stream.
So is it it's an anime game of some sort.
It's an anime-ish game. It's downloading the data. It just had an update, but.
But yeah, so I've been jumping back and forth. I just can't settle down. I think because my excitement level is like, so this is my normal excitement level, and my excitement level for September 7th is like this, way the fuck over the roof, for Spider-Man. So I'm thinking I'm just going just balls to the wall playing as many games as I can right now, just because I know Spider-Man's coming out, and all my time's going to be in Spider-Man. And if you guys are wondering, I am going to be streaming Spider-Man from start to finish But I'm not going to be the typical streamer that only does story missions. I'm going to be doing all the side missions and stuff, so it might get a little boring and a little tedious, but I am doing it from start to finish.
Guess what? So am I.
Cool. We might be co-streaming some of it. Well, we might be streaming at the same time. And normally when we do this, we're usually on chats together. So,
Sometimes.
yeah. We'll normally be talking about the game while we're playing the game.
But I just had a funny thought. You want to hear about Spider-Man?
So
you get it. You're all gung ho. It all downloads. You go to play it. Your PlayStation goes out.
see, I am fingers are fucking crossed so much. The PlayStation, you've got to survive one more game. Just one more game.
See, and that's just what I just keep laughing because I keep thinking about that and go, it's just gonna do all this and it's just gonna die.
If it dies, Matt, if it dies, you're not allowed to play the game without me watching your stream at that point.
Well, then just watch the damn stream.
I know.
Oh, whoops.
Okay, so I got your Power Rangers downloaded.
Okay, well, I'll show you this other one. So, it goes like this, and as you go along, you can do it quicker, and you got a meter that fills up, and you get special...
So it's a click game? Is it like a Adventure Tap or whatever it's called?
Kind of, but they'll fight on their own. Once that meter gets full, they fight on their own, so they say swing it on their own. Okay. And you got to keep it up, but it's also got specials that you can do. So, like, different people do, like, ice or fire or, things like that.
Okay. But yeah, so back to the whole me jumping around on streams and stuff, games and stuff. So the games I've been jumping around on are Shadow of
War,
Earth, Shadow of War, Yakuza 0, Octopath, which I didn't touch at all this week. The betas for Black Ops.
Yeah. Since you've been
Madden.
since you've been playing it, what do you think of Yakuza 0?
I haven't put enough time into it. I apparently didn't realize you had to go to phone booths to save the first time I played.
Yeah.
I wasn't very far anyways. I just got past where you can learn how to do the skill or how to put money into your skill tree. Then I turned it off thinking I had an autosave feature. Didn't realize it didn't have an autosave feature, so I had to redo it all. Now I got past that. And the news popped up, and the guy that I assaulted at the start of the game died, which I have a feeling that was a setup, because I think in this game you go against Yakuza, right? Or you try to take over Yakuza?
You try to, you pretty much start your own.
Yeah, that's the feeling I have going in. So that just happened. I got called in to go meet 3 lieutenants or whatever, and that's where I'm at. So I haven't got far enough in to actually say how good it is.
But from what you've played what you're playing it so far.
Good. It's good. I like it.
And yet you make fun of me all the time.
I know. I just need to stop playing other games and focus on one game, but it's so hard right now until Spider-Man.
Yeah, I'm just saying though, it's a fun game. Yeah, it does get quirky, and there's a lot of moments where you're like, did that just really fucking happen?
Someone's they walked away. Someone's hosing outside on camera.
Oh yeah, the neighbor.
They walked away. They're back. They're coming back. Distractions. That's the reason why I want to get my chroma cam working. I don't care about the dailies, but I want to get my chroma cam for the streams working. I got it to work with the chair, but I think it's my lighting. How the lighting doesn't work. I need the lighting back here. So, where is it? It's this side blacks out, so this side's good. This side is not.
Hey,
I had this
start
big
it
gap.
up. Let's see what it looks like.
No.
Yes.
No, because it freezes my camera.
Oh, come on. Let's set up. Let's do it live.
I don't know if I can do it on Discord. I can do it on OBS and stuff.
Try it.
Nah.
Do it live. Chicken.
Ow.
Chicken shit.
No, but
no, but...
I don't want to fuck up the stream.
No, it's fine.
I think it does freeze my camera.
But anyways, yeah. For anyone that doesn't know, the Yakuza games are actually pretty good. They're a good fighter RPG.
Yeah.
And
they're pretty
like I said,
out there.
There's a lot of parts in there where you're like, did that just really happen?
One second. What you talking about? What's up?
I'm like, did that just really happen? But then you go back to it and you go, oh, well, that was.
Not new.
But it's a lot of humor in there. But the main story itself is super serious for everything. And once you get into once you get into the more serious parts, you're like, oh, shit. I'm kind of scared for this guy now. So,
another thing about Yakuza too is so let me know if the TV gets too loud. My wife's gonna start watching something.
Yeah, way too loud. No, I'm just kidding.
Another thing about Yakuza that I like that I didn't realize until one of my other podcasts mentioned it. You stay as the same person throughout the entire series. So that is another thing that I was turned on about. So
1 second.
What? Yeah. So with that being said though, but yeah, so you play as this one.
This helps at all.
I don't know what Matt's doing. Matt is yelling something at the camera, but I don't know what he's yelling at. But yeah, so Yakuza 0, you start as this one guy, and then all the way up to out to game 6, which hasn't come out yet. You're playing as the same guy, so the entire time you play as the same person. That is a big turn on for me. That's the reason I like the Mass Effect series. That's the reason why I like the. There's other series that do it too, obviously, but you stay the same character throughout the entire series.
Well, you play as 2 guys in Yakuza.
Okay, but point being, you're still the same person. Yeah, that's the one I'm playing right now on PC.
Yeah, you play as 2 guys.
Okay. Oh, I haven't got that far.
Yeah.
Wait, do you play as the guy in the red suit, his buddy? Well, he calls buddy.
No, you play as the guy in the eye patch.
I haven't met him yet.
Yeah.
People need to stay off Monster Hunter. It's not that good. Okay, I lie. It is good. It's one of my game of the years right now. But it's not the point. I'm not going to rebuy. I came to the decision. One, you need a fucking... My computer barely meets minimum requirements for that fucking game.
Yeah.
And I knew that was going to happen.
So, mine comes with this special thing.
Matt, you are black. What is that?
It came with my game.
Oh. You definitely need another light in there. You're black.
Yeah, I know. I'm about ready to end it.
Yeah, I mean, we're how far are we into it? An hour and 18 minutes. We're doing all right.
This is an hour 20, but...
Oh, yeah. Well, you started a little bit sooner on your recording. There's one other thing that I wanted to hit up.
Yeah, we'll just hit on it. I'll stay black for a while, people. And if
it's good for the audio. No one's watching us, so the one person's me on my computer.
And if worse comes to worse, I'll switch over to a game and have you guys stare at that for the next 20 minutes.
What? But yeah, no. Apparently my wife's watching too. Apparently, but no. Like I said, we only have one person watching. And that's me, technically.
Yeah,
so.
It's just as gaming nerds.
Yeah. So really, you're just doing it for the audio listeners at this point. So the Black Ops 4, this new beta, they had the patch for the next round 2 of beta. I talked a lot about on the daily today, you guys. If you want to listen to it, there's that. I'm only going to hit a couple things that will spark conversation with Matt. I talked to him about it earlier.
Hold on. I just got a funny moment I want to do real quick. Since I'm all black here. Hey kitties, you want some candy?
Oh shit. Alright. Oospraba. So the main things that they changed was the body armor, which Matt bitched about hardcore on the last UAC. Matt bitched a lot about on the last podcast. on the last group was that you had the the people weren't flinching with the body armor. You'd shoot them.
That was my only thing, is they weren't flinching.
Yeah. Well, besides that, they were fucking invincible practically.
The fact that you could go point blank, shoot them, and they could literally just be like, walk, 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 lay down. Nope.
Yeah. And also, they're just fucking impossible to kill because, that body armor pretty much made them invincible. Because you shoot them a couple times, they figure out where you're at, and it's like you shoot them 4 times, they don't take any damage.
You throw a grenade at them, and they're like, ha!
Yep, exactly. So, with this new with the new patch they just put out, they flinched now. They, so would say that I think it's 20% of the damage that they take will actually be put into their life. So the body armor only stops 80% of the damage. So you're still going to get hurt with body armor on, and grenades and rockets hurt you with body armor. So they fixed all the body. Well, they didn't fix all the body armor stuff. The body armor is still strong, but the TTK will help a lot more. Time to kill. That was the main reason why they wanted to do it. Besides people thinking about the body armor being too strong.
Yeah, I was gonna say, because I know there was a couple times. Although, did I tell you? I don't think I told you. When you and I were playing the beta last, and when I was like, yeah, when I was like, fuck this, and I switched over to my RPG and just started like
the noob tubing everybody.
Hey, remember I saved you with that new tube.
You did. you did.
If anyone doesn't know, Michael was pointing at a guy. He was reloading, and I went. Boom.
I was dead. I was dead to rights. This guy had my ass. I didn't know Matt was behind me, and I was like, fucking next thing I know is a rocket flies by my head. He kills this guy before he fucking shoots me. Like I said, I was dead to rights. I was reloading. I was fucked. I didn't know it was Matt at first, and I was like, dude, whoever just shot that rocket, thank you. Matt's like, you're welcome. He walks by me all, and I read the name. I'm like, holy fuck, Matt. Yeah, dude, I was dead to rights. That guy should have easily killed me.
But anyways, I got a message from somebody. It might have been that guy, but I got a message from somebody that said that I'm such a pussy for using nothing but rockets against them in the beta, and I'm like, okay, first of all, I hate the fact that they call it noob tube, that it's like, you're a noob if you wind up using it.
You're not, okay, so I'm old school, and that's really not a noob tube. Noob tubers were the grenade launchers, guys, that had the grenades that if the grenade bounced, it was okay, but if it hit you, it killed you instantly. Yeah. And it showed a blunt hit. Yeah. That's a noob tube. They actually even had symbols for noob tube back in the day. Yeah. So really hitting people with a rocket, it's not a noob tube. It's the grenade launchers that are
Now, I understand. It is annoying, but that's another aspect in the game that you got to get over. Just like with all the guns, all the kill streaks and stuff like that. People are going to use that. I'm not just going to use it to attack the UAVs and anything else.
No, actually, they have rockets for the UAVs. They're called anti-vehicle rockets or something like that. Yeah. So they won't lock on people. AVRs. They'll lock on to the
AVRs.
They'll lock. Yeah, and then you have the rockets that are just a free-firing rocket, which you have achievements for killing. What is it? 20 people. Yeah. I think that's the last challenge. 20 people with rockets. Yeah. So they actually tell people to use those for people.
And yeah, it's annoying, but you got to realize, first of all, it's a war setting, and secondly, if you're in a tiny room and you're hiding behind this corner, and all this person's doing is literally coming around this corner, shooting the people, going back in. As soon as you shoot that, even if it goes past them and hits the wall behind them, that rocket's gonna hurt them.
Yep. So, another thing that they fixed, I'm going to go over everything that you're going to like to fix, Matt. Before I tell you anything.
Alright, just one more quick thing. I think the reason why everyone hates it is because it's a one-shot death in core.
Yeah, that too. I think it's if you hit them, though, or if you're hit near them. If you hit like a wall and they're on the opposite side of the wall, take damage.
They were taking damage, but there was times where I hit in front of the guy, but the floor in front of the guy, and it killed him. That makes sense. It's like literally point blank in front of them.
Yeah, and I know they'll never do it, but what should they do when that happens? Body parts fly everywhere. Actually, I think in World at War, if you got killed by a bouncing Betty, your fucking legs and shit flung everywhere.
Yeah, you'll see like your leg and stuff.
Yeah.
My
So,
leg!
It's too PG now these days. People get too offended if that happens.
Yeah, too PC, actually, politically correct.
Yeah. So another thing that they changed. So let's say that you guys jump, and you guys used to jump this high, and then you would jump again, and you would be this high again immediately after. Well, they have reduced the jump height. You only jump this high now. And if you jump immediately after that again, you only jump this high.
Yep.
So no more bunny hopping, motherfuckers. If you're gonna get shot, take it in the goddamn ass like everybody else.
See, and I wasn't worried about the bunny hopping in this one. I was worried about the power slides.
Oh, speaking of power slide, guess what? Power sliding. Your speed of power slides have been reduced, so you're not going to be able to fly through in there anymore. Oh, what about the distance? Because you can slide really, really far. No, that's been reduced now too.
See, that's how a lot of people, how I missed a lot of my shots, because people would be like, power slide, and I'd be like, bah, 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 bah. Well, shit, I can't keep up with them.
Yep.
And they'd be like,
done now.
And they'd literally be like, as they're power sliding, just like in an action movie, just like, duh, 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 and you're all dead.
Yep. So no more of that anymore. If you guys want your advanced movement, go to Ruin with a grappling hook. You'll have your advanced movement once every like fucking 10 kills. So there you go. Yeah, I'm kind of salty about that, you know, but hey, it is what it is. Stop using game mechanics against people.
Ajax.
The power slide is meant for certain things. Fuck Ajax. I'm pissed about them. That is the one thing that they fucking did that I hate. They made Ajax more powerful.
Really?
Yeah. So they were saying that Ajax was getting killed too fast and all this stuff, which is bullshit. And I kind of rant about it on my daily. So now when Ajax has his ballistic shield out, he moves faster now. He has better accuracy now. They want to make him where he's not feeling as sluggish anymore. He has a fucking full-size shield. He is supposed to be sluggish. So it's like, come on. Oh, and they didn't reduce his shield yet, the size, so he's still kind of invincible.
Yeah.
It's fuck, dude.
No, Ajax was the one that if he sat in a corner with his gun, he was invincible anyways.
His shield, because he can shoot through his shield. And yeah, so now they made him faster when he has a shield. So, and so pretty much with almost all the guns, they made their ADS faster. It means you can bring up your gun and you can aim faster while you're moving. They did that. They increased the speed for all the guns practically.
Did you see the speed that you can aim down sights for snipers? It's fucking ungodly realistic. It's literally, I think they said it's like a half a second. So they can literally be like, boom, 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 boom.
I saw a tweet from somebody saying this is just bullshit. And it shows a guy quick scoping like 6 people. The entire team's pop, 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 and they all die. Then he goes back and heals, and he goes pop, 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 and kills 3 more people. I'm like, dude, come on, Treyarch, you gotta fix that.
Yeah.
Oh, and you know what Treyarch did? They put a like on it, on the video. I'm like, no.
Yeah, because they've done it back all the way from Modern Warfare. But
the quick scoping's always been a thing.
I know, but I'm just saying, in Modern Warfare 2 on, if you quick scope with a sniper, it automatically locks to that person.
And that's what this did.
Lock on.
That's what this still is. It's quick scoping still that. Bring the gun up, pop, dead, pop, dead, pop, dead.
Yeah,
you don't even have to aim at the guy.
Yeah, you don't even have to aim down the sights, because if you do, that actually, now you have to aim. But if you just quick scope, you just go, quick scope, shoot, and then it'll hit.
And that is what everyone's afraid of in VR, in the blackout mode. Is that like, okay, well, blackout mode is just going to be a full quick scopers. They need to fix their quick scoping before blackout comes out. That will ruin blackout.
It is going to be just nothing but quick scoping. Because if it auto locks like that, even I'll probably do it in VR. I'll just be like, kaboom, kaboom, kaboom.
Well, because everyone knows, if anyone plays a VR game, you know snipers is one of the best guns to have, especially towards end game. If you're going to be able to quick scope in VR, it's going to break the game.
Especially since it takes like a half a second to come up, so it's not even a half a second. It takes like less than I don't even know exactly how quick they said it, but you can literally, they said it in a span of 5 seconds.
Yeah, and there was one sniper that they increased. There was one sniper that they did increase the aim speed, the ADS on it, so just bullshit.
I'm just saying though, it's like it's been that way since Modern Warfare 2. That all they had to do,
been that way for a long time.
And I could probably do it even now with the beta. Just literally tap the button, my character will bring it up, and I can shoot while my character's bringing it up.
Yep. So for the updates that happen that you're not gonna like, which you're gonna disagree with, the reactor core. So it's not radiation. You know the guy that throws the thing and then we're all burning or whatever. It's heat. It's not radiation. It's heat.
Yeah, I figured that out.
So they figured that Treyarch was like, so people are either getting one kill out of it or they're not getting any kills. You need to make it stronger and last longer. So they did. They increased the damage to it and increased the duration of it.
Of course they
did.
Of course
yeah, right? Yeah.
This one guy came to us and complained because he couldn't get any kills with it, so we decided to upgrade it for him.
Right.
So everyone else now has to deal with it. So yeah, have fun with that. You're all fucked.
And there's another one. I can't remember off the top of my head what the other one is. There was another one that you're gonna be like, what the on? Oh, so this is kind of a good one for me. So this one, but they're increasing all the equipment time respawn. So they noticed it was more equipment spawning than gunplay. They want to focus more on gunplay than equipment spawn. So they actually increased all their equipment spawn time. Although one of them, like I was saying, that you couldn't even get dogs for some reason, and now that's even longer to get now.
Yeah, see, I played multiple different guys and I couldn't get the maximum thing.
Yeah, I got my battery all the time. Battery is like the only one that didn't change. And
maybe it's just because I was sucking, but you look at the scoreboard, and most of the time I was positive, so...
Yeah. Well, yeah, that's another thing on this game. I really don't like their new KD meter. They don't tell you how many kills you have or how many deaths you have. It's just literally your KD meter. So your 0.76 or your 1.4 and everything like that. It doesn't tell you how many kills and stuff you've actually got. I like to know how many kills I got compared to how many deaths I got. I like to actually look at that stat and be like, dude, yeah, I'm sucking it up this game, guys. You know, I'm not helping my team at all. Now, I could be positive 1.5, or I could be positive 1, where I got 2 kills, 1 death. That's all I did, and nobody will know. So, I mean, I do not like this. Or you could be fucking, you could be fucking...
1 kill, 2 deaths.
Yeah, well, that would be a 0.5. But what I'm saying, though, you could have 17 kills and fucking 20 deaths, and you're at 0.70 something, and people think you did shitty. But you actually got 17 kills. I mean, you just don't know anymore.
Yeah, and that's the other thing.
Like
that's the same with like you were just saying. You could be like a 1.50, and it could only be you got 4 kills, 1 death. Everyone's thinking, yeah. Oh shit, this guy's badass. He got a He did really good. He got a 1.50. He did really good. But then
he did was sit back in the corner the entire time.
And then, if they actually showed the kills, they'd be like, oh, well, he must have sat in a corner because he got 4 kills and 1 death.
Yeah. So, I don't know. I felt a sense of accomplishment knowing that.
Oh, yeah, 99
like I was getting
problems.
better.
Oh.
Like, I was getting better. Because I know in the game, like, if I was going beta right now, I would still do shitty, and then I would get better. Like, my scores and stuff would increase. I would see, like, I might start with 5 kills, 10 deaths, or whatever, you know. And then I would slowly start coming back up. But now with this new score system, I can't tell if I'm actually getting better or worse.
Right.
So.
And that was my other thing is I'm like, because there was a couple times where I did like 1.25 and I'm like, is that good? Like, how many kills did that equivalent to? Did I get like more kills than... Well, of course I got more kills, less deaths.
Yeah, you got more kills than deaths.
But I'm just more like, is it like I got like 6 kills,
10
1
kills.
death. I got
Yeah.
5 kills, no deaths. You know, whatever.
Yeah. I don't know. It just feels to me like a sense of accomplishment seeing being able to see that. But that's just me. That's just a small thing I wish they would take back. The other thing I wanted to talk about, Matt, is the Smash Direct. I know you're big on Smash. I'm big on Smash. I didn't play much Brawl because, or that not Brawl, but the Wii U version of it because
I like
garbage to me.
I like to Smash my wife.
Whoa.
That's how Paxton came around. I mean, what?
Right? So the Smash Direct that they had on Wednesday, they announced Simon and Richter Belmont.
I should stab you with a chain whip.
So that was actually, it was mainly Simon, and then Richter is his Echo. Then for the other Echoes, you got Crom from Fire Emblem. I don't know who that is. Do you know who that is?
Crom? Yeah.
From Fire Emblem?
Yep. He's from Fire Emblem.
One of the 100 games that they have. Fuck.
He's the newer one.
Okay.
Where it's literally the 2 families. I think that's what's called. I think it's called like 3 families or something.
Yeah. I don't follow Fire Emblem, so. And then you got Dark Samus. Apparently Crom and Dark Samus have been asked for a lot lately, so they got those.
Yeah.
And then they got all the levels. So they have 103 levels, 2 new levels.
Okay.
I think.
Can I say something? I know you're gonna be like, no, blah blah blah, but I still feel like this is a port. But let me just explain by what I mean. I feel like it's a port of the levels, and they're just like, okay, it's the same levels, but let's just add a new fancier coat of paint.
Yeah, so that's like I was talking about in my daily. So they're trying to sell that's not a port, and I understand it's not a port because they are adding new features, adding new characters, which is the Echoes.
Right.
They added the new gameplays, but then they turn around and be like, so we have 103 levels, only 2 new levels, from Melee up to the Wii U. We're just throwing a new paint on the levels. The N64 classic levels we're keeping the exact same.
So that means that literally
it's
101 levels are just ports of the old.
103.
Well, you said.
Oh no, 101, and there's 2 new levels.
Yeah, I'm
there's
saying,
Dracula's Castle and New Donk City.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to say. 101 from the old stuff that they're just porting into this new one.
Yeah.
Which again classifies it as a port.
That's his hard thing. That's what I was like, Nintendo. You're trying to sell this as not as a, but you're gonna port all the new level or all the levels over. I understand it's not a port based on characters because you are adding new characters and new features, but you're porting all this stuff over. So it's like, it's hard to sell that's not a port.
Although, can I say something? It's about one of the characters, Dark Samus.
Yeah.
Can I tell you something? I think that's stupid. In just the way, I mean, I agree that it's cool that Dark Samus is a character, but Dark Samus has always been a character. You can cycle through. Well, you can cycle through even on Melee and Brawl and the new one. You can cycle through Samus, and it's got Dark Samus suit.
Yeah, the Samus, this one, the difference of it is that her gun shoots different. Instead of shooting a missile, it shoots a spiky missile. She hovers instead of stands.
Well, Dark Samus.
It's Metroid Prime, pretty much.
Dark Samus is not a person. Dark Samus is they scanned Samus's suit and tried to recreate it, and it's one of the Metroids, but it's grown in there.
Well, it's from the Metroid Prime series, I know that.
Yeah, it's one of the Metroid creatures that got into the suit and took it over.
Yeah. But yeah, so I mean there is some differences, but really it should just be an alternative costume, not really an Echo. I guess that's what Echoes are, technically, alternative costumes, or kind of.
And, okay, can I tell you something that they should, and I think they've always should have done this throughout all of Smash, with all these different characters, how they should have it is either one or two ways is, so like, Zero I know is only a support trophy in there.
Assist trophy, yeah.
Assist trophy, but like if they made him an actual character, what they could do is be like...
should be a character.
Yeah, he should be. But what I'm saying is how they could do it is they could be like, to unlock Zero, you have to win so many matches with Mega Man, or have in-game currency, So you have to actually play, not put it on a CPU tournament and get money that way. You actually have to play and win. You get money, and then you can buy the characters all from there. Because then that would give it a more replayability for single player.
Well, we'll get to the single player here in a second.
I'm just trying to say it because I know with me the last couple Smashes I could only play one match, maybe two on my own, and then I'm like, I'm done.
That will change with this one.
And I understand they got some sort of story coming.
Not a story. They haven't announced a story mode. I want a fucking story mode.
But I'm just saying, like, I've always thought that they should do it either with some sort of currency, or to unlock this character, you gotta play this character and fulfill these requirements to unlock this character. Or if people don't like that whole, I have to play this character to unlock this character, they can just be like, fine, I'm gonna stick with Link. You know, let's say someone's really good with Link. And they play with Link, rack up a bunch of, they could even call it like melee coins or something.
Yeah.
Or Smash coins. They could call it Smash coins, and they could rack up like, okay, I got 5,000 Smash coins. I can now buy Zero from Mega Man. Or I now can buy Dark Samus.
Yeah. So I don't know how the echoes are going to work for online. But I know the last game they had on Wii U, they had that World Tour bullshit, and that's what killed that fucking single player game. And in it, so, and Matt's taking off. Matt's taking off before he said anything. I will continue this conversation when Matt gets back, but to fill the dead air space, I'm gonna sing Luda doo-da doo-doo-doo-doo-da.
I'm here.
I'll sing it. So for the single player in this one, they've announced they're returning classic mode. I'm not sure when classic mode disappeared. Was it after Melee?
Yes.
Melee
they didn't have it in Brawl. They had it in Melee. But
Brawl
Melee didn't have it, and Wii U didn't have it.
So Brawl was the subspace emissary, right? The storyline. So that's what took over the classic mode.
Yes.
Okay. So they're bringing classic mode back, and so we all know. Well, they announced at E3. I don't know if you guys know this or not, but Matt knows. I can't remember how many characters it is. I still haven't looked it up. But you start with the original N64 characters. That's all you have unlocked. And after that, you have to unlock them by playing the game. And historically,
in the 64?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think there was only a total of 30 characters in the original 64.
Something like that. And you started with like 6 or something like that. And you had to unlock them all through classic mode or some shit like that.
I'll find out right now.
Okay, yeah, Matt's looking it up. I saw the screen right up. But yeah, so historically, classic mode was to use to unlock your characters. So you want to play. So you say you play as Mario, you go through classic mode as Mario, and you have set stages and set amount of fights you have to do. They're all preset for that character. If you did not die, like you could die fall off the stage, but you couldn't like lose all your lives. And you beat Hand, then you would then a new arrival or a new fighter would show up, and you would fight him, which was his brother Luigi. You beat him, then you got that character. That's historically how classic mode works, and they haven't announced this is how it's going to work. I believe that's how it's going to work for this next game. So, but still, there's a lot of characters for that to actually have to work that way. So with echo characters and stuff like that,
it featured 8 characters from the start,
and then
you only had 4 unlockables after that.
There's only 12.
Yeah.
12?
The only unlockable people were
Jigglypuff,
Luigi, Captain Falcon, Ness, and Jigglypuff.
Yeah.
The original 8 that started was Mario, Donkey Kong, Link, Samus, Yoshi, Kirby, Fox, and Pikachu.
And that will be the original start for Ultimate.
And in Melee, this is where we got it mixed up. In Melee, it featured 26 characters.
Yeah.
Altogether. And you didn't have to unlock, you just started with all 26.
They just started with all of them. And I'm so happy they went back to that original. I liked having to actually play the game to unlock the characters. That forces you to go to single player and play on your own. You don't always have to be on. And it's gonna be bad for people that want to play multiplayer right off the get go because they're only gonna have the 6 characters.
Yeah. Brawl had 39 playable characters.
Or 8 characters. How many?
39 playable characters.
Then how many did Wii version have?
That's what I'm pulling up right now.
Because it's going to have all those plus whatever.
And Brawl had the Subspace Emissary, like we said.
Brawl did?
Yeah.
Was that the... Yeah, that was the Wii version.
Yeah. The Wii U version had... it's going to be kind of weird because I believe, like, half character, you can only get certain ones on certain systems.
Oh, yeah, because it's split between 3DS.
Yeah, they split it between the two games. The game featured 58 characters, seven of which are downloadable.
I was going to say, is that counting the DLC?
The seven... Yeah. The 7 characters were Mega Man, Pac-Man, Ryu, Cloud Strife, and Bayonetta.
Yeah, why does it seem like there's so much more? Huh. So I was thinking there's going to be at least 80 characters in this game.
Probably
not counting echoes.
Yeah. Probably. See, because they have something about Super Smash Brothers Ultimate. We're gonna see if they have a lineup of like how many characters. Supposed to be
well, because they've technically announced the entire lineup. They announced the lineup for all the older characters coming back. They haven't announced the lineup for new characters, which they still say there's more characters. Dude, they better get a fucking Echo for Shadow or Sonic. I have an Echo for Sonic that's Shadow. That's bullshit if they don't.
Yeah.
And there's another one that we're all waiting for too. Oh, Waluigi. Fucking Waluigi.
Yeah, remember I even said that. I was like, why is Waluigi not on there? I'm like, what?
Dude, they teased it. They teased it so fucking bad on their... Oh, motherfuckers. And they didn't announce them.
On their Twitter, wasn't it?
Yeah. And Waluigi took over and went, wah ha 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 ha. And Nintendo's like, oh my god, so sorry, Waluigi took over. We don't know how he got in.
Does it look better if I have Does it look better if I have something actually up so I can see my face?
Yeah, a little bit. But then again, no one's watching, so it's going to be pure audio. Unless they come back and watch the video later.
No. But anyways, no, I mean, I'm just like sitting there thinking about it, and I go, why in the... Well, not just Smash, but why has Waluigi not had his own fucking standalone game? Mario has.
I don't know. Where did Waluigi even come from? Like, he just randomly showed up in my world.
Waluigi was invented for I believe Mario Party. For one Mario Party game, and that was it.
Yeah, because I don't even know, like I knew Wario, I knew Mario, and I knew Luigi. And then all of a sudden, Waluigi pops out of nowhere, and I'm like, huh, this is an interesting character.
Yeah, and that's what it is. It's he was made for, I want to say, Mario Party 6.
6 seems pretty new.
No, I want to say 3 actually.
Speaking of Mario Party, I'm actually excited for this Mario Party.
The new one. That's actually Waluigi.
Back to old school.
Yeah. Waluigi first appeared in 2000 video games Mario Tennis for the 64.
Okay, tennis.
So he was created for...
Dude, I played Mario Tennis. I don't remember that.
So he was created for just Mario Tennis. Well, okay, but why has he still not got his own fucking game?
Standalone, yeah, right? He's popular. He's super popular.
Well, yeah, he's supposed to be the rival of Luigi, just like Wario is the rival of Mario.
Yeah.
Like, he's supposed to be like the dark Luigi, just like Wario is supposed to be the dark Mario.
Mario, yeah.
So it's like, okay, how come he hasn't got one?
If they don't announce Waluigi before the game comes out, there will be a riot. Nintendo, be a warrior. There will be a riot if Waluigi is not in this game.
Yeah, and
everybody is waiting for him.
Yeah, and I'll stand outside your headquarters playing the song, Let's Start a Riot. A riot. Yeah. That's why I said it, because I seen you had 3 Days Grace shirt on. I was like...
This is the old school 3 Days Grace when Adam was actually in the band still.
Oh, you mean when it was good?
Right?
I mean, what? I don't want to piss some people off now.
I'm old school like
Oh,
that.
shit. I just realized something this entire time.
What?
We don't have our alarm. Our alert.
Right now we didn't.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure we didn't get anything anyway, so.
Dude, so I went to Steam Lab, and I changed mine around for my personal one to different than the podcast, and ended up changing the podcast with it too. So if I change the podcast, then mine changes. I'm like, you goddamn motherfucker. So my dailies, if someone subscribes on my dailies, you'll have a guitar, and he goes, oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Yeah,
So,
I have that if someone. I think I put that if somebody subscribes on ours.
subscribes, you mean? Because the one that you have for subscribe is either a zombie or the guitar flipping in.
No, that's follow.
Okay.
So
One of the two.
for
I don't remember
subscribe,
anymore.
I know for subscribe, it's got the one that's like, oh yeah. Oh no, I put that for host. If somebody's hosting, it'll come up and say, so and so is hosting. It'll be like, oh yeah, or oh yeah.
There was another one that's under it too that they say word. That's a little out there. Pretty soon I'll just add my own shit in it.
Yeah,
I haven't got to that
later
point.
on I'll add my own shit. But yeah, I mean, this Smash Direct,
I was happy for it, but
I'm
like, it
happy,
showed items.
but I'm still like, okay, where is like Waluigi? Where are these main guys? Like I'm
Shadow.
glad. Like I'm glad.
Okay.
I could care less about Shadow. I only said that because I know I like Shadow. No,
I prefer Shadow over Sonic. So.
well, so do I. But still, but no, what I mean is, like the characters we actually did want. Like I could honestly care less about fucking Chrome.
Yeah, it's like Crumb. Come on, stop adding Fire Emblem characters. I know Fire Emblem Pan, but
yeah, I could care about Chrome. Like when they added Simon Belmont. Oh yeah, fuck yeah, Richter Belmont. Okay, they could have waited on that.
That's his Echo. All right, it makes sense to me. It's his Echo.
It's his brother after all, so
yeah. So that makes sense.
And then Dark Samus. Okay, that makes sense in a way, but still,
Could have
like
been
I
a
said,
costume.
Still could have been a costume. But like, I'm really glad that they added Ridley. Like everyone's been asking for Ridley a long ass time. Okay, and then
apparently Ripley is one of the hardest characters to use, and if you don't know how to use them, or her, whatever it is, if you don't know how to use Ridley, you're gonna get your ass whooped until you get used to it.
And then, I'm really glad that they added King K. Rool.
That's another character I forgot about. I was actually surprised King K. Rool's not. Well, I guess they have Bowser, so it doesn't surprise me King K. Rool's in there.
You sure you don't mean King R. Rool? Like you said?
I was thinking of Ja Rule, okay?
No, but anyways, like, I still think that that's pretty cool that they have that. It's like, okay, about time they have King K. Rool, the rival of Donkey Kong, in there.
But, yeah, there's certain characters that
you know who they could have left out?
Hmm.
All the Inklings from Splatoon.
They only have two, though. Like, they have the male and female, I think, echo each other.
I'm just saying, they could have left all of them out, though.
Rathios. Who asked for Rathios?
Yeah, Rathios shouldn't have even been in there. They could have added... Well, that's not a playable character. I'm talking about playable characters.
It's still an assist trophy and fucking a boss. It's still, point being. So another playable character that they could have added was... Well, they haven't announced yet. What about Valkyria Chronicles? That's like a huge fucking game. And a lot of those are through old school Nintendo games.
Actually, Valkyria Chronicles wasn't that popular in Japan.
For the PS version it was, and a lot of those use Nintendo characters.
Oh yeah, the
got the Arcadia characters and stuff.
Yeah, but you see, you didn't know anything about it until I got the game.
No, I knew about the characters from Skies of Arcadia, and then I was like, wait a second, these are the same guys from Skies Arcade. And you're like, yeah, it's kind of like a morph of a bunch of Nintendo people.
Yeah.
But the game's not even on Nintendo.
Well,
That's
not just all Nintendo, because Skies of Arcadia was
yeah.
originally Sega, but
yeah, it's Sega.
But I'm just saying.
That's why I fucking
so is Valkyria Chronicles, but I'm just
saying.
Valkyria
Chronicles is coming to Switch.
Yeah, wouldn't do bad. I think you do pretty good on there.
No, it is coming to Switch. The newest one's coming to Switch.
Oh yeah, I'm just saying.
They have a beta. They have a beta for it right now too, guys. If you check that out.
But yeah, I mean, I was just like, when you seen it, you're like, is that Vass from?
Skies Arcadia?
Yeah. Shit!
Now, see, I was too young and I was too stupid to understand how the game worked because I wasn't good at strategy games yet. I always got stuck. I got stuck on like level 3 or level 4.
I got you past level 3. Yep. You were like, I can't get past this stupid bitch. I'm like, just, that lady with the freaking like laser lance?
No, yeah.
And you're like, I couldn't get past it, and I go, it's easy. Take your tank, park it in front of her. She doesn't hurt your tank. You're like, that doesn't make any sense. I'm like, yeah, I don't know, but literally all you gotta do is park your tank in front of her. She sits there and it's like, I'm gonna get you! I can't get past this stupid tank! And you're just like, see you, bitch!
But yeah, I don't know if I'm even gonna play the Valkyria Chronicles, but I know Valkyria Chronicles. They need to bring Western games in.
The Revelations one, I guess, is really shit.
For the Vita?
No, it's on PS4 as well. It's like the newest one. And I guess it's really bad because it's like they tried to make it an RPG.
Are you talking about the demo for 4, or is this...
It's Valkyria Chronicles Revelations, I believe it's called.
Because I know 4 just came out with a demo. It's a playable demo for like the first 2 hours, or the first 2 chapters are playable.
Yeah, it's Valkyria Chronicles Revelation.
Okay, so it's not 4.
No, it's literally like a freaking... They tried to make it like an RPG, but it turned out to be like a big clusterfuck RPG. Yeah, Valkyria Chronicles 4. Only coming for Nintendo Switch, huh?
Only a Switch?
Oh, wait, no. Platforms PS4, Switch, Xbox One, and Windows. There we go.
Yeah, I was like, whoa. So...
I was gonna say, if that came out for Switch only, then that means that they just acquired that software.
Sega? Yeah, right? But yeah, no, another thing that they need, like, Smash... I understand that Smash is mainly focusing on Japan popular games.
Well, again, let me go back to Smash for a second. It's popular in the sense of it's great as a party game. Even in Japan, when you see people playing it, it's always 2 people, 3 people, 4 people.
No, what I'm saying though is that the characters coming into Smash mainly are Japan, like high fan Japan characters.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Like, I know people have been asking for Crash Bandicoot for a long time, but since it's a Western title and it's not that popular in Japan, that's the reason why they're not bringing it in.
Yeah, I'd be ecstatic if Crash Bandicoot was in there.
He needs to be in there. I mean, he's a really popular character, but again, he's popular in the West. He's not popular with Japan. And
also, here's the other thing. He's Sony.
He's on Switch now.
Yeah, but that doesn't mean anything. He's still a Sony mascot.
I know, but again, that's why everyone's like, he's on Switch now, guys.
It doesn't matter if he's on Switch. They look at like the old stuff. That's why Metal Gear was in that one, because Metal Gear originally was on Nintendo.
Okay. Maybe the cows around. That's the reason I saw X on there. But
because Nintendo and the only reason why Sonic is on there is because they had the crossover multiple times of the Olympic Games.
That, and you had the Adventure Battles, which were on GameCube and the Wii, and
right.
So.
Right. And that's only because, again, Sega became a software company where it's just software only, while Sony is still hardware and software, and I really don't think they want their, one of their mascot titles on another console, except I know it's coming on Switch, but you know what I mean.
It's not gonna hurt him. Really, it's not gonna help him. It's not gonna help him either.
Now you say Crash. What do you think if they stuck Spyro in there?
Was Spyro ever on? Well, the new Spyro's going to Switch too, I think.
The Reignited trilogy, yes. What do you think if they added Spyro?
That could be his Echo character. That could be Crash's Echo.
That wouldn't make any sense. No, his Echo could be like Cortex or something. The evil Dr. Cortex. You know his enemy.
Yeah. Shit. Speaking of enemies, Sonic's enemy, Jim Carrey is playing Robotnik and fucking the Sonic.
Yay! He can play Dr. Eggman Robotnik.
Oh shit! I don't remember the other characters that they casted in there. They announced a couple other characters this week that they casted in there. There are a couple big name characters.
Oh, by the way, that I'd let everybody know. It looks like it may have been confirmed that Henry Cavill is going to play Geralt.
No.
They just said that they signed him. They didn't say what character. They said that, but they just signed him to a 2-season, or not to a 2-season, but to a contract. They didn't say how long. They just said they signed him to a contract.
Please don't be on Witcher because, dude, him and Geralt like nothing. Like, you know how much transformation and makeup he's gonna have to put on to change his looks to match Geralt?
Yeah.
Fuck.
He said he was willing to. You know why he wants to do it? He says he's a fan of the Witcher games.
Because he just beat Witcher 3. He just played through Witcher 3.
Yeah.
That is the reason why he wants to do it.
Yeah.
Whoop-de goddamn fucking do.
Well, again,
I played through Witcher 3. You don't see me going, oh, I want to go play Geralt on Netflix.
Well, guess what?
God.
He's talking about wanting to copy Geralt from Witcher 3, and that just made me go smack my head. Because
no, you can't start a series
Geralt
at the end of the series.
Because Geralt on Witcher 3 is older.
Yeah, I know I haven't beat it yet. And spoiler alert, he either retires or he dies at the end of Witcher. Because it is the end of Geralt's story.
He dies.
Yeah, I mean, freaking, who makes it? CD Projekt Red already said they want to carry his legacy on. We know we can't bring Geralt into the next Witcher game, but we do want to carry his legacy on in the Witcher games. Oh, so obviously you're not playing Geralt in them.
Yeah. Speaking of legacy stuff.
So you can't start with Witcher 3.
Yeah.
Can't do that.
Speaking of legacy stuff and like carrying it on, do you think in these next couple God of Wars, do you think Kratos is going to be in all of them, or do you think he's going to be in one more and we're going to be playing as Atreus?
I'm hoping one, maybe two. Like, fucking what's his name? I can't remember the guy's name off the top of my head that makes God of War, the alcohol. What?
Cory Barlog?
There we go, Cory Barlog. The alcohol's getting to me. But, so Cory Barlog says he has plans for, what, 6 more God of Wars that he had? So something like that. It's a ridiculous amount. He needs 2 more. Kratos needs 2 more at most.
Well,
2 more.
See, the thing
One
is,
more and it'll be okay.
Well, see, the thing is I know they already foreshadowed. Remember, at the end of 1, they foreshadowed Kratos dying and Atreus holding him.
Yes, and I think Atreus is the one that's going to cause that.
But you see, what I think is actually going to happen. This is just my speculation. I think Kratos needs to be in one more game. And at the end of this game, because let's say you play through Kratos the entire time except for the very end of the game, then you play as Atreus, and what happens is you finally go into, let's say, Odin's throne room or whatever, and you see Odin killing your father, and that makes Atreus go, kind of Spartan rage, pissed off. Now you start playing as Atreus for the other games, killing off the Norse pantheon, to get revenge for them killing off his father.
Yeah.
Like how Kratos got revenge on the Greek pantheon for killing his wife and kids.
To me, that just feels like he's redoing ideas, kind of, in a sense.
Either either that, or I thought of another thing, is either that, or he is going to be in all 6 of the games, right?
No.
No, listen. I know we don't want him in all 6 games, but I'm just saying, he wants to be in all 6 games, but the very last game is a ending where Kratos dies permanently by Atreus, because the person you have to fight is Atreus at the end.
So, in the next God of War, let's just assume that. Okay, so the next God of War game, what do you think the time leap is going to be? Like, is it going to start immediately? Because there was a hidden scene at the end of it, which I still haven't watched, and I probably will never watch, at the end of God of War, where one of the gods, I think it's Odin, goes through the, is it Thor, excuse me, goes through the roof.
He doesn't break through the roof, he creates a bunch of lightning and thunder outside their cabin, and they go, and the thing is they go to sleep, and the hidden scene, I believe it says 3 years later.
Is it 3 years?
Yes. So,
yeah, so
it says 3 years later, but Atreus still looks like the same little short shit he is.
Oops.
And then, they
unless
bust
he
through.
stopped aging because he's God.
Well,
a demigod.
Well, they age slower.
Okay.
But the thing is they threw open the door, and Kratos goes, "Who are you?" And all you see is a hammer and lightning going all around this guy. And it's like, oh, well, it's Thor.
It's Thor, yeah. So do you think it's going to start at that point, or do you think there's going to be a...
Oh, you cut out there. What was that?
So do you think they're going to start there, or do you think there's going to be another time leap?
I think it's going to start there. I think it's going to literally start right there. But I think what's going to happen, this is just my speculation, I think Kratos, because you know how in the beginning, there's that guy that comes in, and, you know, Balthier, or not Balthier,
Balthier. Yeah, I think you're right. I think you're right.
Balthier
sounds right. It sounds right. Baltimore or whatever. Balder. There it is, Balder.
Balthier's from Final Fantasy 14, 12.
Something like that. We're close.
Anyways, Balder comes in and, you know, you gotta fight him and all that stuff, right?
That was a crazy good scene, though.
Yeah. I think the same type of situation is gonna happen, but I think Kratos is gonna try to go after Thor, and Thor is literally just gonna throw a Mjolnir at him and hold him there and grab Atreus and take off.
Yeah, I mean, unless Kratos can hone his God of War 1 and 2, Thor's gonna whoop his ass. So...
See, the thing is okay, I was super excited when they were like, holy shit, brought the Blades of Chaos back. But you know the one weapon that they should bring back that would really be like, oh, this is gonna be good, Kratos using this against the fucking Norse gods?
What?
The Sword of Olympus. The Blade
You haven't seen that since 2.
I know. No, it was in 3.
3. It was in 3, yeah.
In 3.
That's what he killed his father with.
That's what he also stabbed himself with.
Yeah.
But I'm just saying, because the sword's gone along with Kratos at the end of that.
Yeah.
So,
I don't know how Kratos lived in that, honestly. He was supposed to die.
I know how he lived. He killed...
I'm assuming it explains it in Chains of Olympus.
No, not really. What happened is... I figured it out, I pieced it together, but I think I figured it out. What it is he kills each one of the pantheons of the Greek gods. He also got their powers in some way, you know, some trinket of theirs.
Yeah. You got a trinket and he's able to use their powers off the trinkets and stuff, yeah.
So he fell into the water below, which means he uses the power from the trinket of Poseidon, and if Poseidon's in water, he's protected and heals.
But what happens if he didn't use the trinket? So you think it might have been not his choice, since he had the trinket on him?
Yeah, I think it wasn't his choice. I think it just healed him.
Yeah.
Just as a natural thing.
He purposely stabbed himself to kill himself.
Right, and I don't think it was his fault.
Yeah. So.
That's what I'm thinking. Now, again, like I said, that's my own theory.
It's all speculation, yeah.
Yeah.
Like I said, I didn't play Chains of Olympus, so it might have explained it in Chains of Olympus.
I played Chains of Olympus, I never did. But anyways, Chains of Olympus was actually before God of War 1.
Was there? I thought it was after.
2, actually. It's literally, like, think about it, it's God of War 1.5.
Okay.
And Ghost of Sparta is before all that.
Yeah.
But anyways, like I said, that's just speculation, and that's just what I think. I think it's going to happen like right at that point, because it's got to. Otherwise, there'd be no point in showing that scene.
Yeah, I was just trying to figure out.
And I know Corey
up.
Barlog already said one time back in God of War 2, like if you had the making of God of War 2 CD, if you watched it, Corey Barlog said because there was an actual that made it to final production on the scene, you know, the scene with all the Titans crawling up to Mount Olympus.
That was like one of the best scenes in that whole series.
Yeah, and Kratos goes, "Zeus, your son has returned."
Yeah.
Well, the thing is that was an mistake. No one was supposed to know that Kratos is Zeus' son until 3.
Yeah.
Because he even said, well, if you heard it, and, you know, you heard it, he's like, well, I don't care. He's like, it wasn't supposed to happen, so, you know, it's a lie, pretty much. And it's like, really? But he can't go back and do that again with, like, this, because this was a hidden scene. This wasn't, like, the very end of the game.
No, this was a hidden scene. It only activated if you went back to your cabin after the game was over.
Which is what I did.
I didn't.
I figured that's what I did because it showed them all walking and they going, well, what are we doing now? Home. And I'm like, well, I guess I'm going back to the cabin. La-di-da-di-da.
I didn't put 2 and 2 together, and then I deleted it. So Matt, are you going to use this New Game Plus that just came out?
No.
Well, it comes out August 20th, but no? Why not? You're not going to go back, be all powerful, play the game.
Dude, really? I'm not going to go back doing that because it's like, first of all, it's supposed to have some sort of... It's supposed to be a challenging game, but not like a super challenging game where it's like Dark Souls, where I'm like, you know, fuck this, I'm done.
Yeah.
But if I'm literally that powerful where I just walk up to a damn troll and like, hey, you, yeah? Bitch slap.
No, I don't know. Everyone's asking for New Game Plus, and
hey,
so they
here,
give
what?
it to them.
Cave your face in.
Right? But yeah, I mean, you guys asked for it. Santa Monica gave it to you guys. I don't know why you guys wanted it.
It's not like you guys can't just go, I'm going to reload an old save and just go back before the end of the game.
Or you just beat the game, and then if you have Valkyries you still got to kill, you can continue on.
Yeah, it's still
you just don't have story. You just don't have story missions.
No, what it does is it actually takes you back to that point before the end.
Oh, okay.
So, again, you could just still be like, either load up an old save or still see the ending and then just go back and be like, okay, now I'm going to kill everything and then do the ending. Well, the ending will be the same. It won't change, but this way you can finally be like, yay, 100%ed it. The only way I could see New Game Plus useful is if they had, like in God of War 1 for PS3, if you got the God of War 1 remaster set, or the God of War collection set, which had 1 and 2, and Blades of Olympus and Ghost of Sparta on it, for PS3 I mean, not PS2, but PS3, there was an achievement on there that says, beat God of War 1 in like 4 hours.
Yeah, see, that's just to get the trophies and stuff.
And I could see if they had an achievement like that on this God of War, that would be the only reason I'd use the New Game Plus is if I wanted to 100% it. And it says, like, beat God of War in, like, 6 hours or something. Then I'd be like, well, fuck, New Game Plus, I'm all powerful, I'm running through this. It won't take me 6 hours.
The hardest thing to do in that game, the platinum, is kill the Valkyries. And then after that, you can do it in one game. You just gotta take the time, level up, learn the Valkyries' fucking movements and attacks, know when to dodge, what weapons to use, and there you go.
Yep.
Oh, you guys spend a lot of time going to that fucking maze area too. That's a random generated maze that has that poison or whatever. You ever go there?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's that special island or whatever that you go to and whatever.
Well,
that killed it for me. So.
Well, we're both.
Fuck it. I'm just gonna beat this game. Fuck that. I'm not gonna get the armor.
Well, we're both getting a little tipsy. I see.
Yeah, I'm getting tired, and I got a
And
little bit of my drink left.
we'll take that last swig so we can close us out.
Fucking Christ. We're almost 2.5 hours in.
I know, so I said take this last swig and we'll end it.
Christ.
Alright, nerds and nerdettes. Well, like usual, we'll do the visual plugs. Anyone that's watching on video, on YouTube, Twitch.tv, you can find us on YouTube at Gaming Nerds, on Twitch TV at Gaming Nerds Podcast, and that's about it, really.
Yep.
If you want to see if you want to see our individual streams, it's gaming_nerds_Michael. Mine is gaming, but it's GAMNING.
I think you have a week left of that, just so you know.
Yeah, I do.
I think it said I have a week left on mine before I can change mine.
Yeah. And it says, so it's spelled like that, then _nerds_math. That's for our individual streams that you can follow us on. Like, comment, subscribe.
And if you're on Discord, normally, if I'm streaming, I put my stream through Discord or onto Discord when I'm streaming so you guys can see it.
Right.
Well, not see it, but you can click on the link to come and watch me.
Right.
Matt does the same thing on his. If you guys follow us on Discord or in the community in Discord.
Yep.
Remember, guys, next week I will not be here. Well, the group show I'll probably be here. I don't see why I wouldn't be handling the group show. But my dailies, I believe Matt's taking over. I got a lot of personal work I got to do, so I won't be around.
Yep. So you guys, I'll probably get a new lamp so that way you can see me better. But
well, if you won't be doing that late anyways, I don't think.
No, I won't. Also, you guys will see my sweaty face for about a week. But as soon as I hit stop on the stream, guys, that giveaway is done.
Yeah, no, I don't see anybody. I didn't get an email from Patreon or anything.
Nobody watched us at all, so it doesn't matter.
Yep.
So, as always, guys, well, nerds and nerdettes, keep on gaming.
Keep on gaming, guys. Have a